What's happening, guys? Sony Pictures just announced a Venom spin-off film and a Sinister Six spin-off film. Now these are breaking news. Let's start with the Sinister Six. Here's the paper. Now when I was reading the paper, it's like we are making a Sinister Six film, a separate Sinister Six film. Alright, where is Spider-Man? I mean, they don't mention Spider-Man at all. I mean, will Spider-Man will be featured in a Sinister Six? Probably. I mean, who else are they going to fight, right? The release dates are unknown as well, so we're not sure when the movie will be released. Now, I honestly thought that, Sinister Six will be featured in The Amazing Spider-Man 3 or The Amazing Spider-Man 4. It's not a separate movie, they will be just featured in a Spider-Man movie. But apparently, they will have a separate movie. Kinda like, Ocean's 11, except for, George Clooney being the leader of the bad guys. It will be either Doc Ock or Green Goblin. I'm not sure how it's going to work. If it's a movie which will focus around villains, that's definitely something new, something we haven't seen really in the past. Will it be a Spider-Man movie? Will it be like, The Amazing Spider-Man, the Sinister Six? Or it's just the Sinister Six, where I'm really confused right now. I'm sure a lot of people are confused as well. Now, obviously it's Electro, Rhino, Norman Osborn, maybe Symbiote, Venom, probably Lizard, and Vulture, maybe, maybe 6 villains, like those kinds of villains. Now, talking about the Venom movie, it's really interesting. A few hours before the announcement of the Venom spin-off, they featured Eddie Brock in the latest Daily Bugle article. It featured Eddie Brock, and then a couple of hours later, they announced a Venom spin-off movie. A Venom spin-off film, and the producers of this movie are Avi Arad and Matt Tolmach. Avi Arad, once again, he brings Venom to the stage. Spider-Man 3, Avi Arad was basically responsible for Venom. Hopefully they learned their lesson and Venom will be really, they will pay the tribute to the character, they will do him right. I mean, Venom's supposed to be really, scary. But in Spider-Man 3 he was just a joke, What kind of Venom are we going to see? Obviously not Flash Thompson as Agent Venom. I mean, Eddie Brock was mentioned in the article, so it should be Eddie Brock. Probably the ultimate Eddie Brock. Maybe the 616, maybe the mix of both of them. Why I think it might be the ultimate Eddie Brock? Well, Richard Parker and Eddie Brock's father developed the symbiote together in the Ultimate Comics. It was supposed to be a suit to cure cancer. Eventually they created the symbiote. So it would be wise to make Eddie Brock's father and Richard Parker connected. I mean, Peter's parents play a huge role in Mark Webb's Spider-Man, so why not? If it's 616 Eddie Brock, I'm alright with this one. They are not friends with Peter, unlike Ultimate, and they're just different persons. Now, will we see such things as, Eddie Brock hates Peter Parker and everything, this whole story? Probably. Venom spin-off, a separate Venom spin-off, definitely. First half of the movie, it's a backstory of Eddie Brock. A symbiote, it will be either another thing from Asgard, something which Richard Parker developed himself, which makes Venom yet another villain connected to Asgard in Mark Webb's Spider-Man universe. Or it might be the alien. A symbiote comes from space, which is kind of Spider-Man 3, but if it's done right, they can make it, still can make it different. Yeah, sure, Venom's symbiote comes from space, but they can make it different. Or it's Ultimate. Symbiote is developed at Asgard. Now, we should definitely stay tuned for the release dates of the movie. This way we can at least, come up with some theories as to when Venom, Eddie Brock will be introduced in the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, in the Amazing Spider-Man 2 or 3 or 4. And talking about Sinister Six, the Sinister Six won't be featured in the Amazing Spider-Man 3. It's a separate movie, right? That's what we should focus on. Do you think that Eddie Brock and the whole symbiote will be symbiote is connected with Asgard, or it will be an alien who came from space? And Sinister Six, what kind of members of the Sinister Six we might see? Originally Doc Ock was the one who formed the Sinister Six, and then there were a couple more versions, different versions of Sinister Six. I made a video about BJ Novak being the Doc Ock. He might be Doc Ock, so you should definitely check it out. Maybe Norman Osborn will bring the idea of the Sinister Six, and Doc Ock will take his legacy after his death, and he will form the Sinister Six. The Sinister Six movie will definitely cost a lot in terms of budget. I mean, Electro costs a lot, you know, the CGI, everything. If they bring Lizard, it's half of the budget for the Amazing Spider-Man 1 was basically Lizard CGI. This movie will cost a lot. Hopefully it will pay off for Sony. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. We'll definitely discuss more things later on in my future videos, and I'm out for now.